Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today we delve into an in-depth examination of some of the darker corners of human history, notorious cults. In this extended exploration, we confront the chilling reality of these malevolent groups and their actions. We emphasize from the outset that the cults we discuss in this video have engaged in harmful and unethical practices. Our objective remains steadfast: to dissect the characteristics and behaviors that made these cults notorious, without glorifying their actions. By understanding their methods and motivations, we hope to foster awareness and prevent others from falling into similar traps. Join us as we shine a spotlight on these malevolent cults and the lessons we must glean from their disturbing stories. Brace yourselves, for we are about to uncover the darker depths of the human psyche. Number 1. The Manson Family. Let's start with the Manson family, led by Charles Manson. This cult is infamous for its connection to the brutal murders in the late 60s. Manson's charismatic influence over his followers and their heinous acts shocked the world. The Manson family's impact on pop culture and crime investigation methods cannot be overstated. The Manson murders led to a significant shift in how law enforcement handled high-profile cases and how the public perceived the helter-skelter cult. The Manson family's connection to the brutal Tate LaBianca murders serves as a stark reminder of their willingness to carry out heinous acts at the command of their charismatic leader, Charles Manson. Number 2. Jonestown. Next, we have the People's Temple led by Jim Jones, known for the Jonestown massacre in 1978. The tragedy in Guyana serves as a stark reminder of the dangers of cults and their capacity to manipulate minds. Jonestown's tragic ending raised important questions about religious freedom, the role of leaders in cults, and the need for intervention in potentially dangerous groups. This event prompted discussions about the limits of religious autonomy. Jonestown's ending, with over 900 people dead from mass poisoning and shootings, exposes the devastating consequences of blind loyalty and the cult's leader, Jim Jones, who pushed his followers to take their own lives. Number 3. Heaven's Gate. Heaven's Gate, led by Marshall Applewhite, believed in an impending extraterrestrial apocalypse. The cult's mass suicide in 1997 shocked the world and illustrated the power of charismatic leaders. Heaven's Gate left behind a trail of intriguing sci-fi literature and websites that continue to attract curious minds. The cult's persistence in spreading their beliefs through the internet showcases the enduring influence of such groups. Heaven's Gate's mass suicide event in 1997, where 39 members willingly consumed poison, illustrates the lengths to which cult leaders like Marshall Applewhite can manipulate followers into taking their own lives in pursuit of distorted beliefs. Number 4. Branch Davidians. The Branch Davidians, led by David Koresh, had a standoff with law enforcement in Waco, Texas, in 1993. The cult's beliefs and actions led to a tragic confrontation that ended in disaster. The Waco siege and the Branch Davidians story have been the subject of multiple documentaries and books, sparking debates about government intervention and religious extremism in the United States. The 1993 Waco siege involving the Branch Davidians resulted in a catastrophic fire that took the lives of dozens of cult members, including children, highlighting the dangers of extremist religious beliefs. Number 5. Aum Shinrikyo. Aum Shinrikyo, led by Shoko Asahara, carried out the deadly Tokyo subway sarin gas attack in 1995. This cult's use of violence to achieve its goals is a chilling example of extremism. Aum Shinrikyo's activities led to a re-evaluation of Japan's approach to religious organizations and cults. The cult's actions prompted the Japanese government to take a closer look at groups with unusual beliefs. Aum Shinrikyo's deadly Tokyo subway sarin gas attack in 1995 stands as a stark reminder of the violent actions cults may take to fulfill their apocalyptic visions. Number 6. Order of the Solar Temple. The Order of the Solar Temple, founded by Luke Jorrit and Joseph Di Mambro, is known for mass suicides and murders in the 90s. Their belief in an imminent new world fueled their deadly actions. The Order of the Solar Temple's beliefs in an impending apocalypse and reincarnation continue to intrigue those interested in apocalyptic cults. Their story serves as a cautionary tale about charismatic leaders. The Order of the Solar Temple's history of mass suicides and murders reveals the potential for cult leaders to exploit the vulnerabilities of their followers and lead them down a path of violence and destruction. Number 7. The Family International. The Family International, formerly known as the Children of God, faced controversy for its unorthodox practices. This cult's history highlights the long-term impact on individuals raised within such groups. The Family International's transformation from a controversial religious group to a more mainstream organization highlights the power of public scrutiny and legal action in curbing cult-like behavior. The Family International's unorthodox practices and allegations of child abuse underscore the lasting scars cults can leave on individuals who have grown up within their confines. Number 8. Movement for the Restoration of the Ten Commandments of God. The movement for the restoration of the Ten Commandments of God, led by Credonia Morind and Joseph Kibwetir, ended in tragedy with mass deaths in Uganda in 2000. Their strict religious beliefs led to a horrifying conclusion. The cult's end underscores the importance of monitoring and regulating religious organizations to prevent harm to followers. The cult met their end in Uganda in 2000, involving mass deaths, highlights the danger of extremist religious beliefs taken to an extreme. Number 9. People's Temple of the Disciples of Christ. Another cult associated with tragedy is the People's Temple of the Disciples of Christ, led by Jim Jones. The cult's mass suicide in Jonestown, Guyana, remains a haunting historical event. The People's Temple's story continues to be a subject of study in psychology and sociology, shedding light on the dynamics within cults and the vulnerabilities of followers. The People's Temple's mass suicide in Jonestown continues to be a haunting testament to the power of manipulation within cults, where followers willingly drank poisoned flavor aid at their leader's command. Number 10. The Ant Hill Kids. Finally, the Ant Hill Kids, led by Rock Terrio, engaged in extreme physical and psychological abuse. The cult's actions serve as a grim reminder of the dangers of unchecked power within such groups. The Ant Hill Kids' gruesome actions emphasize the necessity of early intervention and psychological support for those involved in cults. Their story reminds us of the importance of recognizing signs of abuse. The Ant Hill Kids' gruesome and abusive practices, which included physical mutilation and coercion, underscore the depths of depravity that cult leaders like Rock Terrio can sink to in their quest for control. In conclusion, it is vital to learn from history and understand the characteristics that make cults notorious. By shedding light on these groups without glorifying their actions, we hope to prevent future recruitment and manipulation. Education and awareness are our best defenses against the allure of such groups. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of notorious cults. If you found this content informative and thought-provoking, consider subscribing to our channel. By doing so, you'll stay updated on our future educational videos that aim to shed light on various aspects of history, culture, and human behavior. Your support helps us continue to create content that encourages understanding and awareness. Remember, knowledge is a powerful tool in navigating the complexities of our world. Subscribe today, and together, we'll uncover more hidden truths.